Hello and welcome back to Let's Play 35 plus years of Advanced Squad Leader. Slight apologies for starting earlier today. I am tired, so I wanna try and not be that for the entirety of the scenario, and figured I might as well start early, and not with the intention of getting it out of the way, but playing through it. Speaking of it, today I figured I'd go back into a little bit back to the Polish versus German scenarios with the invasion of Poland. One of the scenario packs that we kind of didn't avoid on purpose, but just happened to not really touch on all that much was uh, BFP or Bounding Fire Productions Poland in Flames. We've already mentioned at the very least that it's a great pack. I highly recommend it to anybody who wants any sort of custom content that focuses on that time period, those battles. A lot of custom counters, plethora of scenarios. They're, as far as I'm aware, they are, for the most part, a lot of fun scenarios. Granted, haven't played through a lot of them, but I've heard good things and seen good things about Bounding Fire Productions for a long, long time. So I would be shocked if the ones that I haven't played yet all happen to be stinkers. Now, all that being said, um, this scenario is slightly different in that it offers the SS as the Germans in this case. So special, quote unquote, Germans. There's not much to really note about them. There's some slight special rules about them, but I don't think it's really gonna affect anything all that much. Um, there's some custom SS counters that comes with the module, but they're for a weaker version of the 468, so I don't think we're necessarily going to see them. Fortunately or unfortunately, I don't know. I don't know which one to really pull for, but either way, we should be just kind of seeing some normal stuff here. On the Polish side, there's a couple of things that you don't see too often. So some of the there's at least one HMG, which we haven't seen too many heavy machine guns, so it's nice that those are around as well. A couple of vehicles, which is just a nice return to form on that one. So this scenario, 6 turns. The SS are on the attacking side. The Polish are defending, which is, I mean, I want to say typical, but I know I've said it in the past where there's a lot of scenarios where the Poles are actually the ones dictating the scenario's pace. So it's not going to be a aggressive Polish action today. Now, one thing to preface is that all of the scenarios in a given module will typically have their own set of basic special scenario rules. So there's a few here that aren't mentioned. Honestly, they're not all that, for this module, they're not all that important. I think the only ones to really point out and care about in any way, shape, or form are buildings like Z3, Z4, and Y5. So what makes them special is that the buildings overlap. Usually there's no such thing where the buildings are split between two hex sides or two hexes on a common hex side. They would just be fully attached and would be considered like one entire building. In this case, they're two separate. So Y5 is considered one building, Z4 is considered a building, etc., etc., etc. So really, it's more for line of sight than it is for building control purposes as to why they're designed. The map is designed that way. I think it's very indicative to see the difference here. So the top board is BFP, whereas the bottom board is a just an MMP, regular ASL product. So you can see where one has buildings that are a little bit bigger and do take up multiple hexes, whereas others in the official ones do not. That's going to be pretty much it for the SSRs. There are a couple of orchards that were placed, so these all basically replace some marsh hexes, or at least I'm pretty sure they're marsh hexes, or no, I'm pretty sure they're marsh, not swamp. Swamp, I think, is special stuff. Anyways, so there's just some orchards there instead. It doesn't make a ton of difference, but it is slightly faster movement to go through there, so important to note. The Polish may set up one squad equivalent hip as well as any SMCs and sport weapons with them. I didn't. Again, I'm playing solo, and on solo days I try to ignore that, just because just it's hard to really play around that, unfortunately. Um, Lastly, and uselessly, this is very strange to see this, but SSR3 says that German ELR is 4. It's just very weird because there's already a spot that says what the German ELR is for this scenario, and it is also 4. So I don't know why it's repeated. But that's basically it for any of the rules and whatnot. The setup is basically just the Poles set up on the top board and the Germans set up on the bottom board below the one horizontally bisecting road. Lastly, the last thing to mention here is that the Germans win at game end by controlling 7 or more board BFPR buildings. So when looking at the upper board, there should be 10 buildings. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, including Y8. So as long as you get, 7 buildings should be fine. It does let you do stuff like you can get the middle left or middle and left buildings. You can also just go for, the close sections, and then BB3 and DD4, that sort of thing. So there's a lot of variability, which is pretty nice. But with all that said and done, let's just get at it here. And we'll roll for weather, which we're already going in gusts. Shouldn't mean anything. There's not going to be, there's no OBA, and I don't really think I'm going to be throwing, smoke. So we'll just go straight away. Prep fire phase, I've got no prep fire to do. The Germans simply don't start close enough to be able to do anything, which is unfortunate. Because if I could, yeah, I'd set up, as close as possible, get a couple of really good shots, and then move on. So we'll go straight to movement phase. Vehicles that start on board do not start in motion. So all these vehicles will need to start for 1. Thankfully, they have radios, so I don't have to worry about anything. So we'll do it kind of simply here. So I will have the armored car on the right. It's going to start for 1. I should probably get a counter just so I don't muck this up here. We will change the label to movement points. So start for 1. And then let's get the chart out so I can effectively see what I need to do here. Now, this is a armored car. It's not listed as a truck, which is nice. All of these armored cars are listed as armored cars, so there shouldn't be any shenanigans around here. It does mean that crossing into open ground is 3 movement factors. So it starts for 1. That's 4, 7, 10, 13. So let's just put this as 13 right away. And the question is that do I remember where I put my ATR? No. Do I think I have any shots? Maybe not yet. I think it's worthwhile. Yeah, I don't remember where I put them. I'm not sure if it's this guy. So I'm just going to not bother. We'll do 16, 19, 2021, 23 with the turret pointing towards DD9 and EE9, and then he'll stop. As he stops, I will take a shot. Now I don't. Oh, he does have the ATR. Okay, well that makes the most sense to shoot with. Okay. You know what? I'm going to shoot with the Squadron EE9 first. So that's going to be an 8 up I believe 2. Now that is a pin test check. So it's usually crew expose is +2 if I remember correctly, unless you check info and there's any modifiers, which there aren't. So it's going to be, like I said, a pin test check. They just count on regular elite crews, which should be a morale of 8. So unfortunately, no effect. I will then take a shot with the ATR. He did move. Do I get the distance? I forget if I checked this before. ATRs don't use their own to-hit table, so point blank range will count. So yeah, it's a -2. It moved, so it gets a +2. It's small, so it gets a +1. And I think that's it. So I think by the thinnest of margins here, ATR starts at 5. ATR, I believe, gets a +2. Because it is under 25mm and it's adjacent. So the 5 2-kill number goes up to a 7. Rolled a 6. There's 1 armor, so that will go to a 7. So it is equivalent. And that is a hull hit, which means that vehicle is now immobilized. But that's still not that... I mean, it's great placement to be immobilized, because now that vehicle can't really do anything. But it is unfortunate because there's not really anything that these two guys can do anymore. Okay. So that's that guy. I'm going to declare CX with a squad in Z6. We're going to have this squad kind of just run up the middle. So Z5 for 1. Do I think I have any shots? Probably not. 2 to Z4. 3 to Z3. Still don't think I really have a shot here. 4 to Z2. I know, I'm pretty sure these guys are fake. What's the range on these guys? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to try it from this guy. I don't know. Hopefully he can see. Yeah, shouldn't. And no obstructions or anything. So it is a 4 down 2. 3 on 4 might be like a... It's either a 2 check or... Yeah, 3 on 4, 2 check. That guy is pinned. Wow. Okay, well... that's not that great. 2 residual. Okay. This is causing me some headaches here that I wasn't expecting. This guy's technically the legal target, so outside of this squad being able to shoot anywhere, I don't... Well, yeah, I think the squad's allowed to shoot anywhere, but this guy's stuck shooting at this armored car. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh. Okay. Okay, let's try not lose this. So I'm going to make some two crazy moves here. So first and foremost, V5 stack is going to move into W5 for 1. I'm not going to take a shot. Into W4, also not taking a shot. This guy has is he? No, he doesn't have a machine gun. Damn. Yeah. Okay. So 3. Do I take a shot? I think I wait 1 more. And then 4, 5, and then I'll take a shot from this guy. So both of them are going to shoot. It's an 8 firepower flat. So it's 1 for hindrance, -1 for non-assault movement, and it's not open ground. So 8 flat. Wow, I've just gotten really good numbers here. 4 on 8 is a 2 morale check. First leader is fine. 1 squad will break. A second squad will break, and a third squad will break. That's unfortunate. I did spend 2, and I did get rate of fire, so I'll take a 4 flat as well. Man, I'm rolling really well. 1 morale check. Leader is pinned. That's unfortunate. Squad is fine. Squad will get reduced. And squad's fine. Wow. Okay, well. And on that second shot, did I get rate of fire? No. Alright. That is unfortunate. Not the end of the world, but now that that guy's shot, I'm going to have these guys declare CX. They will go to U5 for 1, 2.5, 4. Oops. 4. Anytime there. There we go. 4, 6, 8. And I know that's risky, but yeah. I'm going to have these guys reveal and shoot. Okay, so there is hindrance because the orchard. Plus 1 for the woods, minus 1 for, so it's flat. So it's a 10 firepower flat. 8 on 10 is a normal morale check. All right, so the leader's the only one who breaks. Bring that down. And then these guys will heat a battle. And they are... I don't think they have any modifiers. So they will just become a hero. Or they will generate a hero. That's annoying. I guess supposed to be CX. Okay, so he's there. That's happened. Cool. They did not get rate of fire on the heavy machine gun. It was a bit of a bummer. But since I know the ATR is here and these two have shot, I'm going to have the armored car and Z6 start for 1. It will just move 1.5, 2, 2.5, 3. 3, and I think I do have to take a 2 up 2, 7. No, he's fine. Probably here for 3, 3.5, 4. I'm going to stop, or sorry, turn for 5 or 6 or whatever, and then stop for 7. As I stop, these two squads are going to take a shot. So it's 8 up 2. All right, didn't matter. And then, do I want to... I don't really have to worry too much about these guys just yet. So I'm gonna reveal the half squad and shoot the 4 up 2. Nah, okay. Not the end of the world, but not the best either. Unfortunately, this also means that outside of a squad, I know where the Germans could deduce where everything remains, which is just this guy, which is unfortunate. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, okay, so the last stack is going to go to DD6, EE6, EE5 for 3, EE4 for 4, EE3 for 5, and EE2 for 6. And I think that's kind of my best option here for this guy who only shot his ATR. It's 2 hindrance. So plus 2 down 1, so plus 1. Man, 6 on 4 normal morale check. I've done really well for the Polish. Leader breaks, another of those, pin and pin. All right, so 2 squads pin. We'll just put that on top. This guy is going to battle harden, which I don't... Yeah, he goes fanatic, and this guy breaks. That's unfortunate, but I got the movement out of it, so it's not really the end of the world. Yeah. And then lastly, final armored car. It's going to start for 1. This one is actually going to have some shenanigans here. So 4. Grain is 4. Damn. Okay. So 8. Go on. 8, 12, 16, 20, 23, 24, 27, 30. And then I'll stop for 31. I don't really like that, but... what's brush? Is brush 3? No, it's also 4. Yeah. Actually, you know what? I'll just continue and be mobile. Or in motion in S9 without stopping. That makes the most sense. And then that'll be it for movement. Defensive fire phase, everybody's shot, really. I'm going to try once more as an 8-up-2 against the vehicle. It's another Pintash check. He's fine, which is a bummer. Half squad is going to shoot again. Doesn't get anything. Yeah, I just don't think that he's really got an opportunity. Then we'll just get rid of these. Cool. Advanced fire phase. Well, I've got 2 of them. First off, the vehicle in EE10 is going to take a 5-up-1 shot against the guy with the ATR. Not going to have any effect. Next one, same idea. 5-up-1. Also same roll. Cool. Man, anything else? I mean, these guys aren't... Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to try V1 against the guy with the mortar. It's just 1 hindrance. So it is 1 hindrance, 1 for woods, and 1 for CX. So it's a +3. It's -1 for the hero. So it's a +2 on 13. 12 on 13. I'm pretty sure it's nothing. Nope. Cool. Not even gonna mark it. Same, I guess, over here in EE2. Everybody's just gonna shoot at the guy with the ATR. So it's a +3. These guys are halved twice. So the LMGs are 1. Yeah, 2 1s. That's 3 plus. So 6 firepower up 3. Goddamn. It is a Pintash check. Those guys are pinned. And I need to freaking put in the sand numbers. God damn it. Or sorry, those are reversed. Axis, that. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Did I roll a 3 as the Germans? I don't know if I did. I rolled several 2s. I also don't think I rolled a single snake eyes with the, I did roll a 3. Alright, well, they've got at least 1 sniper. Nope. I don't know if I rolled any other 3s. I don't think I rolled any other 3s. No. Only 1 3, and it didn't generate anything, so we're good. Cool. That'll be it for Advanced Fire Phase. We'll go to Routes. Now, in the Route Phase, I've got a couple options here. So, the Busted Leader in V1 is going to go back to V2. All of the broken squads in W2 are going to join them, because why not? Pin Leader can stay where he is. The pinned leader over here just gonna route to GG4 since he has to, and I think that's it for routes. Advanced phase, let's try to be smart here. I'm gonna have 2 squads and the hero. Actually, you know what, I'll have the hero go with one single squad, and the other two will go to U1. And then over on the right, the one squad will go to FF1. Why not? Yeah, hopefully I can kind of get them out of danger zone there. There is no CC, unfortunately. We will go to turn 1 for the Poles. On their turn, wind, no change. Rally phase actions. So the only ones that exist are for the Germans. So we'll try to self-rally the guy on the right. Don't get it. DM will come off. And then on the left, also don't get it. Same roll. Cool. Prep fire phase. Now I've got a bunch of options here. I don't need to save the mortar just yet. Okay, so 2 squads, armored car, 8 up 2, nothing. These guys are probably going to have to get out of dodge here because I'm kind of worried about this right flank. Speaking of, the ATR is going to go after the armored car. That'll be a hit. That might be a kill. Because if I remember correctly, yeah, so ATR is 5. It's going to go up to a 7. There's only 1 armor there. So I believe that'll kill. Crew does not make it, so those guys are now a wreck. And I guess I can shoot the squad independently. I'm gonna have the squad that just shot the ATR and the squad in EE9 are gonna shoot the big pile in EE2. That won't be a result because it's at least +2. So nothing there, unfortunately. Prep fire. What else? Heavy machine gun in Y8 is going to shoot at the hero and squad. It's a clear line of sight, so it's a 10 flat. 8 on 10 is going to be at least a normal. Yeah. Normal morale check. Hero first. Hero's fine. Squad is fine. They rolled sniper. Doesn't activate. Did I roll? I did not roll rate of fire. No, I did roll. Okay, yeah, 6 flat. 7 on 6. Normal morale check. Hero is fine. Squad. Will break. Did I roll IFT? No, I did not get rates. So I got a... I have an option here. I think I'm going to go with the MMG and squad against U1 instead. It was a good choice. That is 6 on 8, which is a 1 check, I believe. Break, and the second guy is fine. I have rate, so I will shoot a second time. It is a 4 up 1. God damn. 5 on 4, 1 morale check. The top guy is reduced. Wow. Okay. And 1 morale check. He's fine. Did that also? No, that was not a second rate of fire. Yeah, fuck it. Half squad, 4 up 2. Really? Normal morale check. They're fine. Okay. Normally I would use this mortar against the guys in the trees, or, you know, there's just no real good spot to put the mortar in the back. And I'm not as worried about the armored car since they can't gain control of any of the buildings, so there's not much to worry about. Movement phase. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna retract that, and I'm gonna do a 4 flat against the guy there, and it's a Pintash check, and he's fine. Okay. So I'm gonna have to move, I think, next turn. Which, I mean, do I even really need to? You know what I need to do? The squad in W7 is going to assault move to X7, and that's it. Defensive fire phase. I'm going to have these 2 stacks. So EE2, FF1 are going to shoot the guy with the ATR. They are shooting 6 firepower each. So it's an 18 up 3. Cool. Random selection. So right, top, bottom. Cool. I break 2 LMGs for my troubles. I'm starting to think that Germans aren't going to have much of a chance on this one. Due specifically to terrible rolling. What else do I got? Hero is gonna shoot into the woods. It's one, still an up one. Unfortunately, didn't get anything out of it. 4 up 2. Nope. Cool. Armored car Y10 adjacent. It's a 10 up 1. Didn't get anything. And that's it for shots. All right, this is not going well. No advanced heart phase routes. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to have these guys continue. They'll go all the way into the overstacked spots. These guys will do the same. Because why the hell not, really? Yeah, okay. Cool, cool, cool. Take off. Prep and defensive advances. Well, I don't need to move. The only ones I think I need to do is probably just move this way. And these guys need to get back. So we'll have them go one back. Actually, I'm going to have the leader go to the right so that he can go and intercept these guys. Or go towards DD6 when these guys have to, if they have to route. But I don't think I need to do anything on the left here. It's fairly locked down for now. CC phase none. We'll go to turn 2 for the Germans. Weather, another gust. Okay, cool. Doesn't do anything because of no smoke. And no smoke I care to place, but important nonetheless. We'll do 1 self-rally. Didn't get it. We'll do a second self-rally. He will get it. And then I have a 9, 8, 9. So all 3 will come back. Then a 9 and an 8, which they won't. So I will get 2.5 squads back, and the other 1.5 will not. And then I got 2 repair attempts, so left, right. I will get the one on the right. Okay. Big turn, big turn. Prep fire phase. Armored car. Okay, I'm only, alright. 6 up 1 against the guy on the right. I don't cower with them because they're fanatic. I gotta pull out the counter. I'm pretty sure fanatics don't cower. Fanatic, 1 morale, no cowering. Cool. So yeah, they don't cower, which means it is a 5-on-6, which is at least a normal. Even a 1 check is fine, which sucks. Squad that has a machine gun will shoot a 6 up 3. No. Probably wasn't worthwhile to take that shot, but whatever. Yeah, that's not worthwhile either. All right, movement phase. Movement phase. Squad with a broken LMG is going to go to DD1. I don't think I need to shoot yet. CC1. Do I still want to shoot? Not really. This guy kind of lost his window. This guy couldn't shoot anyways. And then I'll pay 3-4 to get into the foxhole. Now, the guy in DD9 does get a shot when he's not in the foxhole, so 8 down 2. It's a 5-on-8. 2 morale check. He is pinned. So unfortunately, he's pinned outside of the foxhole. But that is his first fire. Okay, well, squad in the road is going to lose their CX. They'll go to Z1 for 1. Does anybody shoot? No, because nobody can see him. Goes to Y1 for 2. Again, I'm not going to shoot at that, I don't think. And then Y10 for 3. Half squad will take a shot. It's a 4 down 1 because there is TEM from the vehicle. Because it is stopped. So 6-on-4 normal. He's fine. Okay. Yeah, starting to make a comeback here. Maybe. Um. Okay. All right. Okay, so armored car is going to start moving because I think that's viable. 3, 6, 7, 10. Do I take a shot with the MMG? I don't think so. Actually, no, because then the MMG will be forced to look a specific way. 13, 13 and a half, 14, 15. 16, 17, 18, or sorry, just 17. Hmm. Do I shoot with the heavy machine gun? He's there for 17. I'm going to... You know what? I need to do risky moves and not let him just get out there for free. So he's going to advance for 18, then stop for 19. Well, we can just take that off. And I will take a shot with the heavy machine gun. It is a +2, down 2, +1. Yeah, it should be a hit no matter what. 2 kill is not an effect, and there's no rate of fire. And the machine gun is pointing upwards. I'm just gonna remember that the machine gun's used in a different direction, so I can't turn it around, so to speak. That doesn't necessarily help me out, anyways. Actually, you know what? I don't think one of the squads is gonna shoot a 4-2. No, damn. There. Cool, cool, cool. What else? So I've got these guys on the left. I've got a lot of misgivings about these guys. So I'm going to go crazy here. Squad is going to go to U10 for 1. I'm not going to actually... No. He'll get the V9, then I'll shoot the squad in Y8. It's a 4 down 2 because I think the leader's stuck with the machine gun now. So it's a 4 on 4, which is a 1 morale check. Squad's fine. Which is not good. And then, yeah, I'm not going to take the risk here. So I'm going to shoot the squad and the medium machine gun. The medium machine gun is going to, oh, does that count? If I think that's halved twice. So no, I'm just going to shoot both. It's 8 down 2. 5 on 8. We've already been there. This guy will break. And importantly, there is 4 residual. This guy will lose CX. One, 2. The half squad will shoot a second time. They won't get anything out of it. Well, no, pin test check and then you don't pin. Yeah, I'm going to take a 4 down 2 shot against them. Doesn't do anything. Yeah, okay. So now these 3 guys, well, 4 guys, I guess. I can do 2, bypass 1, 4. I could see, yeah, I can CX. 6. And then, you know what? Fuck it. Let's just go insane. 8. And then these guys will take a second shot. It is just a down 1. So it's an 8 on 8. So normal morale check. Leader's fine. Squad breaks, half squad's fine, full squad is fine. So just one guy breaks. Morale check, or sorry, sniper does activate, which is unfortunate. 2, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pins this guy, which is probably the best result I could ask for. Leader in W2 is just going to go to V2 as an assault move because might as well save myself some time there. And then that's it for movement. Defensive fire phase, I will final in DD9. It's a 4 flat, so 4 and 4. Believe it's a 1 check. That guy will break, which is gross. I might as well just shoot these 2 squads. So 8 firepower up 1. Nope. Could have gotten a pin test check. Nah, I wouldn't have. Nah, never mind. Squad in AA7 is going to take a shot at the guys in Y10. That is a 6 on 4, which is a normal morale check. That guy breaks. Fuck. This guy is finaled. I guess I can fire group and do a 4 up 2 against the vehicle. No. Okay. Cool. Advanced fire phase. Hero is going to do 1 flat. Okay. 2 on 1. Heroes don't cower is a 1 morale check against the half squad. They will break. Wow. Okay. That's going to get dropped no matter what. Take off this. Stack in V8 that survived. It's a 6 firepower up 2. It's leader directed, so it's it said 6 firepower up 2. 6 on 6, 1 morale check. They're fine. God damn. Okay. Nothing else outside of the armored car. Armored car is going to do yeah, I'll do 9 up 2. That's at least a normal morale check. Leader's fine, and the squad is pinned. Routes. Routes is interesting here. So take off this and that. And residual. Okay, so routes. V9 is going to go down and just follow that because it is the same woods. Guy in the open is also going to go into X10 and then just go back to X1. Why not? Nobody. Oh, right. Guys in V9 are going to go to U9, T9. I don't think they can get shot at by anybody, so they're not interdicted. And then T10. I think that makes the most sense for them. And then these guys have to route to BB1. On the Polish side, they can't route anywhere without taking interdiction. Actually, that's not true. So, unfortunately, unbeknownst to them, they would route from Y9 to Y8. They have to. They are not omniscient, so they don't know that the armored car is there. So their target has to be Y8. Then they get to Y8. There's a guy adjacent, and now there's nowhere for them to go without being eliminated for failure to route. Because they can't go to Z8 because they're getting closer to these guys, which they can see. They can't go to Z7 because it's adjacent and it's in the open. They can't go to X7 because, again, adjacent and the tank is looking at them. So they just effectively get eliminated because it's one of those few times where, yeah, you can move, but then you're stuck and you can't deny the move first. It's not how that works. It's sequential in that sense. That'll be it for routes, I believe. Advances, I mean, there's not really a point to send the guy there, but I'll send him in the foxhole. Why not? The CX guys will go into W8. Might as well. I don't need to move these guys, really. I think that's just a fool's errand. And these guys, yeah, everybody else is broken, so there's not much of a point. CC, there's one CC in effect. So Germans, Poles, there's no ambush. The Germans are 7-4, so a 3-2, +1, and the Poles will do. I'll do a 1-1 against the half squad and leader. So the Germans are, I said 3-2 +1. That is a kill. And the Poles do not get retribution, which is very, very unfortunate, especially on a CX. But there's plenty of opportunity to just blow them up, so who knows? We go to Polish turn 2. Weather, no change. I'm pretty sure we take out pins. Rallies. There's no rallies for the Poles to do still, which is kind of wild. The Germans have a bunch. None. It's quite a few that they can't activate, so it doesn't matter. They will try again for the lead over here, which they will get out of luck. And then over in V2, they've got a 9, an 8, and a 9, which does not activate. So the 2 top guys will succeed, but nobody else. All right, prep fire phase. Prep fire phase. This has got to move, so that's fine. I should get this ATR over to the left. So that's okay for now. Is there anything I want to prep fire? I think I will try another 8 up 2. 6 is a 1 check, I believe. The vehicle's fine. God damn it. 8 up 1. Normal morale check. So, I guess, you know what? I should have tried to pick up the machine gun. I get it. Cool. So, it's a normal morale check. So, leader first. Leader's fine. Half squad is broken. And the full squad is fine. That doesn't really help me out here. I think I'm going to have the HMG is going to shoot against the armored car. No modifiers. That is definitely a hit. It is not a kill, I believe. So vehicle 2 kill on a machine gun is 4. It's going to be +2 for distance. So it's a 6. But the... yeah, it's just going to stun the vehicle. Which is still good. But it is not a destroy a vehicle, which would be cooler. So that vehicle's stunned, so it can't do anything this turn, which again is great for the Poles because they don't have to worry about it then. And then the squad is going to do an 8 up 1 against the hero. Nothing. All right. Well, I think 4 flat. Oh man, 4 and 4. Okay, well, they will ELR, which they can't do. Half squad and break. That sucks. Okay, and then I don't really need to care about this side at all. So, movement phase. Guy with the ATR will do 2-4. I guess I can have this guy salt move to CC9. Don't really have... Well, that's not true, no. I'm just going to keep him where he is. Might as well keep these guys in check. And that's it, really. Defensive fire phase, I've got an armored car, which will shoot 5 up 1. Nope. And then W8 is going to shoot adjacent. It is a 16 up 2. They don't cower because of the leader. 10 on 16 might be a normal. It is a normal. Normal morale check. God damn it, really? Alright, well, fuck. That guy is also dead. That is garbage. Hero will shoot a 2 up 1. Doesn't get anything. I think that's it. Advanced fire phase, none. Routes. So in this instance, I'm a little bit luckier as the Poles, in that this guy would technically have to surrender, but I'm going to refuse surrender as the SS. 1, because thematically it makes sense, and 2, because, well, it's a half squad. I don't really care for. I don't really want to do the mental math on that one. And yeah, since the Poles have to go first, that then means that the German half squad doesn't have to do anything. He can just stay where he is and not be bothered. The guy in FF1 is going to route back to the woods because he can. What else? I think that's it for routes. Yeah. Advances. Now, advances is, yeah, it's tricky. I think I need to send those two guys in there. You can go here. You can go back. I don't really want to change the position of these guys. There is a big question to see, like, do I go into CC? But then I'm most likely abandoning the HMG, and I will not be able to recover it. So I think the play is not to do anything and just tough it out and hope for the best. No CC. We go to turn 3 for the Germans. In the weather phase or weather check, we get no change. First for the Germans, we don't roll boxcars. Rally phase, lots of rallies to attempt to do here, or to potentially attempt to do. I think I'm going to go with the guy with the machine gun, so they will get it, which is nice. I'll try a rally over on the right. I will get it. That's insane. And then the one squad over here also comes back. I will try to repair. I will lose the LMG. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to, because self-rally does count as an action, I guess. And then try to rally that guy. Doesn't happen. This becomes a +1. And yeah, okay. Prep fire phase. Armored car against the guys there. Ooh, I don't know how that works with... are you allowed... Do you I'm gonna make a call here just because I'm not 100% sure. But I'm gonna make the judgment that you automatically go back to CE after a stun, because I think on a stun, like a pin, you have to button up. But it'd kind of be shitty if you had to then unbutton and that took your fire, or you had to go into movement phase to unbutton and then you could probably get shot at. I don't know. Whatever. I'm just gonna assume you can make the CE call or shot on this. So it is a 18 up 3. Ouch. 8 on 18 is... 8 on 18 is a 2 morale check. Leader first. He's fine. Squad is also fine. That's insane. So he's prepped. Who else do I want to take shots with? Hero will take a 2 up 1. Normal morale check, which is kind of insane. You have got to be kidding me. Okay, he takes a wound check. He's just wounded. And he's broken. And then this guy takes the morale check. He's fine. Then takes a pintash check, which is also fine because the guy broke. And that was the first time he broke. Or, not just first time, but anyways, he's higher morale and all that. Okay, well that leader is dead. That's a shitty way to go. Okay. Well, can I salvage this? I don't think there's anything else I need to do on that end. I think movement phase, okay, so movement phase, I'm going to have the armored car in Y10 is going to start for 1, 1.5, 2. Guy with the ATR is going to shoot. Hit for sure. No effect. No rate of fire either. So that's a support weapon. Yeah, I'll just go to Z7. Why not? Goes to Z7, stops there. I am CE. I will have one squad shoot at them as a 8 up 2, so normal morale check. They are pinned, so I don't think I can. I'll just put a marker on them. So yeah, they stop. They can't do anything anymore for the turn. But they're not counted as stunned. I don't think. I think it's just. I think they would have to. I think you would have to break them for something else to happen. I think they just go button up. Anyways, so that happens. That's one of those guys. Cool, cool, cool. Any other movements? So, yeah, the guy with the MMG is going to assault move to X7. I'm going to lose CX here. And I will have the squad with the HMG shoot at them because it's too dangerous to leave them be. It is a 20 firepower up 1. 9 on 20 is a 1 morale check only. Really? Alright. He's fine. That's disgusting. I do have rate of fire. 12 up 1. 8 on 12 is a 1 morale check. And then he'll break. Okay. Alright. It took both shots. And I'm pointed... I will point the machine gun yonder. This makes the most sense. Unfortunately, that's going to lock me out of a couple options here, which may bite me in the ass. Specifically, so squad and BB1 is going to go to BB10 for 1. Squad here is going to shoot as a 4 down 2. 7 pin test check, not pinned, so they're fine. 2 to AA10. 3. This guy will take a shot as a 4 down. I don't know if that's down 1 or flat. I say down 1 just to give him a better chance. Pin test check didn't do anything. And then 4 into adjacent. This guy has shot with both. He's going to yeah, like he should be counted as final fire now. Or maybe not. I'm just insane. I will have him take a shot though, because why not? It's another pin test check, and the guy's fine. All right. Yeah. Okay. That's not. That guy's probably dead. What else do I want to do in movement? So, I'm going to. Leader is just going to go 2-4. These guys will declare CX as a group. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 6 into open ground. And then final protective. That'll break him. But it is a normal morale check against those guys. The first guy's fine. Second guy breaks, and the other guy's fine. So I only lose a half squad, which is whatever. Well, lose. A half squad broke, which is whatever. Alright, what else do I want to do in movement phase? I guess technically I should shot with that guy, but 468 is going to move to DD1. And then, fuck it, I'll just go to DD10. And I'll take an 8 down 1. Morale check, is that a 1 morale check? Or 7 on 8 is a 1 morale check, so he is pinned, which, whatever. At this point, whatever. He is first fired. These guys have will move to FF3. This guy's going to take a shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is a 4 up 1 pin task check. These guys, are they immune to pin? No. So they are pinned, which sucks. What do I want to do then? Yeah, I guess I'll just keep him there. That sucks. Is there anything else for me to do? No, I think that's everybody. Defensive fire phase, everybody's shot. I can do an 8 up 2 against the guy in Y7. No, nobody else. Well, I guess I can do a 4 flat. Normal. He's fine. Okay, that's everybody really. Advanced fire phase. I don't need to shoot these guys. This guy can't shoot. Yeah, I can do a 3 up 1. 7 on 3 is a pin test check. He's pinned, which I almost wish I threw the leader at that guy. I kind of wish neither of those guys got pinned, though. I think that's it. Route phase. So attacker first. So quite a few to do here. The guy with the MMG goes back to W8. The half squad that broke is also going to go to W8. That's it for the Germans. The Poles, on the other hand, have 2 to do. They can't go anywhere, and I've already declared no quarter. So the leader and the squad are both just eliminated for failure to route. They will leave behind the HMG, and yeah. Advanced phase. I'm going to go into the woods adjacent. These guys can stay there. I'm going to split this. Actually, I don't need to split them. I'm going to send one guy into Y8, one guy into the woods in X7, sorry. Hero is going to go into the building. That makes the most sense to me. And I think that's it. CC, none, crucially. And we go to turn 3 for the poles. Take off our pins. And weather, no change. Rally phase, a few things to do here. So, poles first, they have nothing. Everybody's just been dying instead. I'm going to, as the Germans, I'll rally the guy in the back first. Cool. Damn it. So that guy didn't happen. W8, I got 3 of them, so an 8, 9, 8. I will get the first one. I will get neither of the others. I will try to pick up the HMG with the squad. I will get it. I will try to pick up the MMG with the squad. I will also get that. Is there anything else to do in the rally phase? No. Cool. Prep fire phase. I think it makes the most sense to have the guy with the ATR shoot at the adjacent guys. Because why not? It's a 6 on 8, which is at least a 1 morale check. That guy will break. Same idea. DD9 is going to shoot adjacent. Damn it. Okay, well, that's not good. 8 up 2 against one of the vehicles. 8 up 2 against the other vehicle. That is a 1 check on this guy. He is pinned, so he just goes back to, being buttoned up and stuff. I'm going to double check that in case the, I don't think it's the case, but, because otherwise that would be a second stun, and a second stun would count for recall at that point. Oh, you know what? If he's a one-man, I hope I've not been playing that one wrong. No. I was doing so well. Stun. Alright, let's see what stun says. AFV qualifies. Fails a morale check. Okay, so if you fail the morale check, you get stunned. Or if you get suffered 2. But it's not if you just get pinned. Okay. So a pin task check, I believe, would do that thing where you just button up for the turn, whatever. As per D.33. Oh, okay. So I did do that wrong. You do only get CE through movement phase. So I guess you would go to movement phase. You would declare CE, which wouldn't count any movement points. I don't think. And then you would just shoot. That's kind of seems a little silly, but all right. Either way, yeah, pins. So I believe pins just forces you to button up for that turn. So yeah, that guy's just pinned, which is very unfortunate because if I could have gotten at least one of the armored cars, both would have been way better. But even one of the armored cars off the field would be nice. Yeah. All right. Well, movement phase. I've got this squad who's going to back up for 2-4. Leader over here. I'm just going to get him to CC6 because I'm kind of worried at this point. That's all I can do for movement. Defensive fire phase. We'll do a 12 up 1 against the guy adjacent. 8 on 12 is definitely at least a 1 check. Yeah, it's 1 check. I think I rolled a 6, so that guy is pinned, which sucks because that guy's now in CC range here. I will have... You know what? I can shoot both, and they're both CX, so it doesn't matter. So both squads with machine guns are going to shoot at the guys in the building Z6. So I've got 8 firepower on one. I got 10 firepower on the other, plus the leader. So it is 19 firepower. It is a +1 for the vehicles being in the way. And then +2 for the building, and then +1 for CX. So it'd be a +4, then -1 for the hero. So +3. 9 on 18. We've already been there. 1 morale check, I believe. So top squad, bottom squad. Bottom squad will CX. They will... ELR is the word I'm looking for, or acronym I'm looking for, and will break, which is not good. Is there anything else? No. Oh, I guess I mean, I can turn this turret twice and shoot. So it'll be... yeah, so it's a +5, but it is on 18. That's the same result. All right, 9 on 18, 1 check. Cool. Break and reduced. God damn it. Okay. I'm starting to think that this one may be going to the Germans. Because I don't really know how I'm going to stop this flood. Yeah, shoot. This is not going well. Is there any other defensive fire I can do? No, not really. So we'll go to advanced fire phase. There's none. Routes. So these guys have to route because they're adjacent. I don't really have a place to go. I mean, technically AA6 is the only place I can go. I don't think I'm getting closer to anybody. I couldn't see those guys. Take out for preps and defensive here. So I get here for 2, 4. I guess I'm just stuck there because I can't ignore this woods. If I was in the woods, I could ignore it, but I didn't start in the woods. The Germans, on the other hand, will have the guy in AA8. Will go to Z8. Actually, he can go kind of, well, whatever. His target's Y8 no matter what. Or I want it to be Y8 no matter what. So there's no other modifier or thing to worry about. Advances. I mean, what do? Stopgap, you know? I can have this leader go back, this guy go in the building. That's about it. But I don't really know what else I could do. I might have to call this in favor of the Germans. Yeah. Turn 4 for the Germans. Weather. Okay. Out of 4 weather checks, I've rolled 3 gusts for the Germans. It's kind of insane. I'll not gonna lie here. Um, Rally phase. Yeah. I mean, I'm going to try and self-rally the guy on the left. Makes it, barely. Guy with the 10 comes back, and over in W8, I got 2 of them. First guy won't, second guy will. He is generated a hero. Or, I'm not sure if they're considered elite. I'm going to say he generated a hero, which is also insane to get a second hero. Cool. Oh, you know what? It might also battle harden, which would turn him fanatic. God damn it, really? Okay. Alright, well, that's rally phase. Oh, sorry. Poles didn't get anybody. Prep fire phase, 12 up 1. 9 on 12 is normal morale check. Damn it. Okay. 10 up 2. I will break the HMG, and I'm never going to be able to repair it, so I'm just going to throw it away. That'll go away, and these guys are prepped. You know what? Vehicle in Z7 is going to turn turret once and shoot. It's going to be a 10 up 3, I believe. Pretty sure it's up 3 anyways. So that is an 8 on 10, which is a normal morale check. That guy will also ELR and break, and honestly, I think that's it. I think I can call this one without any issues here. So, if we play this out for shits and giggles, so vehicle in Y7 is going to start for 1, 2, 3, 4, 4.5, 5.5, 6. These guys get DM'd. He's got his +1. This stack will declare CX 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8. So they can't go anywhere, so they're eliminated. Leader with the half squad will do 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, you know what? Yeah, 4. Then he's gonna leave the half squad, who's I guess didn't need to CX. 6 and then 8, and then these guys will lose CX, and I can literally just 1, 2, 3. These guys will declare CX 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. These guys will declare CX. We'll do bypass 1. Or anyway, I can't. Yeah, I can do bypass 1, bypass 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. And that's it for movement. This guy loses DM. Defensive fire phase, I got nothing I can shoot at. Advanced fire phase, I have nothing I really would care to shoot with. I mean, I don't have to at all. And then in the route phase, so we'll just do the easy one. So this guy can't go anywhere without staying adjacent, and no quarters in effect, so he dies. Over here, same idea. You can't go anywhere without being adjacent, and no quarters in effect, so he dies. Technically, the ATR can stay on the field. These broken guys can't go anywhere. Again, because they are adjacent to an armed enemy unit. They're not getting any further away. And no quarters in effect, so they can't. No prisoners can be taken in this case, so they all die for failure to route. That's it for route phase. In the advanced phase, I will claim an extra building. These guys will just go in the streets because why not? You can go adjacent. I don't need to throw that guy away. Y'all can do this. You can go in there. So now I've already got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 2 buildings left, which I have easy pickings on 2 of them. Even if, like, I would have to lose everybody, and as long as I grab the 7 buildings, I can wait till the last turn and then grab whichever 2 this squad isn't in, because he can only influence so many. And then there's simply not enough movement points. Like, I guess if he CXs from here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then could get into BB3, but you're talking about clearing 3 buildings with nobody else in them, which kind of mathematically impossible for him to even shoot that much and do that much damage. So yeah, I think it's fair to say to call it here. Honestly, I like this scenario. I just think that I got really lucky with the pulls at the start. With a lot of the rolls, I was rolling really low, and then it kind of just shifted, and they never were able to recover. I don't think there's much of a case for retreating, although the right flank does kind of feel a little strange. Like, you want to stay there because the orchards don't provide that much actual cover. But you have so few guys that maybe it would have made more sense to have them all kind of shift and just say, like, well, I'll abandon these 3 buildings, presumably I won't have to worry about them too much, and then try to huddle into the center, maybe, or even just these back 3 and BB3. Maybe that's the actual play for this scenario. Not 100% sure, but it kind of feels that way after playing it. That maybe I was just a little too aggressive with defending on the right side. That being said, I had some really good shots that just did not hit with the heavy machine gun. I didn't get that much rate for it. I got a couple, which was nice. Mortar, I hate just because I never feel like I can really get that much actual effect out of them. Now, maybe I should have put in W8. Maybe that's what I should have done instead of Y9. I just kind of felt like I could be aggressive on the road if there was anything crazy that I was doing there. And then other than that, like, yeah, like, I never got to kill any of the armored cars. And I think killing the armored cars would also have been really nice. Maybe I should have put the ATR more in the center of the map than have it all the way out here. Maybe that's what I should have done. But anyways, I think that's about all I can really think about for this scenario. Like I said, it's a fun scenario. I'd play it again. No issues with it. Yeah. There might have been something. Maybe I missed something with the special rules that exist in for Poland in Flames. I don't think so though. Couple shenanigans that you might see with the SS units, that when the ELR they become different units. So maybe that's not that it might not inherently be programmed into the counters. So I might have to look into that. But outside of that, fun scenario. Like I said, would play again. I've said it before, and I will say it again, and I think I will end it on this note. Poland in Flames is a great product, more than your money's worth out of it, especially for a third-party ASL module. And I highly encourage people to either give it a look, purchase it, or at the very least, look at Bounding Fire Productions outings, because they've got a lot of content. They're a lot of fun. Lots of varied content, and yeah, anyways, hope you enjoyed. I came to the decision today that I am not going to do a game next Monday. It's Remembrance Day, and I mean, ASL is just a board game after all, but since I'm playing this solo, and there is a lot of, playing as the Germans and whatnot, I think it's probably a safe bet to just say, well, I'll take a break, pump the brakes a little bit for that. So no game next Monday, but there should be a scenario on Saturday. So I hope to see you then and have some fun while we're at it. So until then, have a lovely week.